Hello again. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Uh, I know I was supposed to make one the other night, but I got busy, work, all that fun stuff. I guess I will open up first off with tonight. I am, been talking about it. I actually did my last day of work today, and just for those of you out there who've done a 2 week notice and done your last day of work, it's always interesting because you get coworkers who come up and shake your hand and we're like, it's been an honor working with you and I hope to work with you or see you in the future. And then you get those that are just, well, I don't know, I don't know why you're leaving. There's no reason. There's nothing bad here. It's interesting. And you get customers too that are just like, you can't leave. You're the only person that helps me, and gives you a tear and makes you feel bad because you really like helping these customers. But it is what it is. If a company doesn't see doesn't see me worth being invested in, then I guess it's time to move on, right? I'm excited to start a new job, but I mean, I guess my last day was actually supposed to be on Monday, but without talking to me or asking me or anything, they took away my entire weekend. Yeah, I was supposed to have a couple more days of work, but they they just took it away without talking to me, so that kind of sucked. So, yeah, right? Oh, Lordy. I don't know if you guys, I was very nice about it. I wrote a nice paper. I mean, I pointed out reasons why I was leaving. I'm sure that didn't win me any favors with anyone, but hey, whatever, right? I'll still go in. I'll still say hi. Do what I can. Been going to physical therapy. I'm learning more and more. Well, okay. So, I've always had a joke about doctors and dentists. Well, now physical therapists, I'm going to add to that. So, with dentists, no matter how good your teeth are, and I'm not talking about me because I'm British, so I got fucked up teeth. But no matter how great your teeth are, you always come back gritting your teeth and always like, my teeth it hurt. No matter what. With a doctor's office, no matter how healthy you are, you always come back feeling violated. The physical therapist, I'm starting to feel violated, but I'm feeling like so beat up and broken after every session. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you guys. If you had physical therapy before, but this is just, oh my gosh, it's painful. And then tomorrow, the physical therapist actually recommended me to try a massage therapy, an hour session. Terrified because I'm not a big fan of letting people touch my. Everyone's like, "Oh, massages are great. I get one once a week," and I'm like, "Dude, I don't." I'm like, "Dude, I don't let people touch my back." So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Hoping things go well, because if not, I'm petrified. Right? We'll see. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Like, I got violated. Um, for those of you who have been watching, so I've been also watching on the sidelines. I've been watching Power Rangers because I've been trying to. I decided about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, I wanted to rewatch the old Power Rangers. Not incredibly for the show itself. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Power Rangers fan, but you gotta admit some of that old dialogue and some of those old scenes are just it's bad. I mean, it's fun to watch. It's nostalgia, but I really wanted to get to watching. I'm having a pillow to sit on the floor here because this floor is not that comfy, but it's kind of nice to see. Oh, I'm getting comfy. See, my leg doesn't feel well for physical therapy. But let me see if I can scoot the camera towards me a little better. Maybe. There we go. But the thing is, people don't realize, so the early Power Rangers were all connected. The early ones. And even now, they try to be semi-connected. They're not really, but they try. They'll throw in little things here and there just for gimmicky purposes, for, fan stuff. And I'm not up to date with the new Power Rangers, not by a long shot. My camera. But, so in Mighty Morphin, I never really, I couldn't remember when I was younger, because I don't remember, I watched when I was a kid. Why did they switch from Jason, Trini, and Zach? Why did we get Adam? Why did we get Rocky? Why did we get Aisha? Don't get me wrong, I loved him. I recently, if you watched my blogs before, I got to meet Rocky, Steve Cardenas. That was one of my favorite things ever. Oh my god, yes, it was awesome. Steve Cardenas is fucking amazing. Definitely meeting a hero in person is fun. Um, and talking to people, and I've met Jason David Frank. I really embarrassed about meeting Jason David Frank because I didn't know he was gonna be at the Comic Con, and I kind of just like ran into him, and I just totally had like a starstruck moment. I was like, "Hey, you guys, like, you're a hero. I'm so happy." I wish I could have actually had a conversation like I did with Steve Cardenas. I actually had a conversation, so it's really cool. But hopefully one day I'll get to meet Jason again and talk to him. But either way, trying to see how they did the transference of power, and then later, how did Kimberly leave the team and Kat took over as the Pink Ranger at the very end of Mighty Morphin. I didn't realize that she was, a bad guy originally, but it's cool to see. Then seeing how they got the Zeo crystals, which was semi-disappointing, but it was fun to watch. Well, I just finished Zeo finally. Interesting ending. But then I didn't realize that the Turbo Power Ranger movie came out before the actual series did. So I was like, okay. So I rented the other night the movie, and I watched it on Vudu. Gotta love Vudu, right? But, couple things with that. One, as I was watching it, I was like, I don't remember Diva Talks having that big of tits. What? What? I don't know what you're saying.
Why are you paying attention to that?
You have to admit they were out there.
But seriously, it's a kid's show. You have to be.
That's my point.
You have to be appropriate about
That's
it.
my point.
Oh, well, you were looking at him.
Jesus, this one can't handle anything. Nope. You've lost your privileges on the blog tonight.
What?
You've lost your blog privileges. Be gone.
Just do the creators.
Be gone.
Power Rangers.
Be gone.
One more.
Be gone.
All right.
Be gone.
Power Rangers is inappropriate.
They did make her outfit a bit sluttily, which is interesting because I've never seen Power Rangers get sluttily. Well, at the time, I mean, even you look back at whatever they were wearing, they were always covered. Made sure you never saw anything scandalous. So that was like very. And it's funny because I was like, how did I never notice that? And then I went and watched the TV show and I'm like, oh, that's why. Because they completely replaced the actress with an actress with one, way smaller boobs, and two, like her corset covered a lot more, where the other girls was like kind of more like a bikini corset almost. Because you could see her stomach and then you just, So, definitely interesting there. But I just started Turbo. We'll see. I mean, I'll admit, there's very little referencing why they dumped the Zeo crystals and went to Turbo Power. Okay, no, there's a few things I gotta point out real quick. If you've watched the movie, you'll totally bear with me with this. So, oh my gosh. So they open up, Steve Cardenas, Rocky, hurts himself, and they're, the other four Rangers like, oh, we're so sorry you hurt yourself. But they're like, oh, Rangers, I need you to go to Africa and save an alien. And they're like, okay, and they beam to go do that. Well, this fucking 10-year-old, 13-year-old kid just happens to hear their conversation and goes, oh my god, you guys are Power Rangers? Oh my god. Okay, woo. Well, okay. First off, so you find out that you need to follow the alien into this some demon alien triangle, right? Well, they can't get in without making this key to get in. Well, what's funny is, so here's these key morphers. It's like so-and-so's key. It'll help you get in. He goes, by themselves, it's nothing, but together they will open the door. And also talking about how, they gave them all these new Zords. These cars, by themselves, they are a good opponent, but together they create the Megazord. Well, they're like, okay, I'm going to send you four ahead because Rocky apparently is, in the hospital. So you guys go. Well, all I can think in my head if I was the Rangers at that point would be like, well, didn't you just say we need all 5 keys to work before we can get in? So how would that work? Plus, we can't make the fucking Megazord without the fucking other Zord. So what are we gonna do? And then they're like, let's load it up on a boat just to get over there, and then take these random cars to an island without roads. It didn't make much sense in my head. The other funny, stupid thing I gotta say though, so that 10-year-old kid, the 10, 13-year-old kid, gets to become the Blue Ranger. One, if I was Steve Cardenas, and I didn't get to talk to him about this, I hadn't made it that far in the series rewatching it, but I want to ask him, like, when they told you they were going to replace you with a 10, 13-year-old kid, I can't imagine what your face was, unless you were planning on leaving the show. If you were planning on leaving the show, totally understandable, you know? After a while, you get kind of bored doing the same old thing, right? Well, like, that moment in the movie where, first off, you see the Blue Rangers car pull up, and they're all like, oh, look, the car's pulling up. And then you see them jump out, you see, like, the door opens, and these, like, 2 little shoes step down, and he shuts the door. Well, you can see that clearly the car is way taller than him. And he's like, wow, cool, that was fun. Good thing you don't need a driver's license to drive a Zord. Thinking it's being comical. In my head, I'm thinking, oh, no. And the people are like, what are you doing here? And he goes, well, Rocky couldn't come, so he sent me. I don't think Rocky would have sent you. No offense, but no. The worst flaw I ever saw in Rocky's character was when he was hypnotized by the gambling machine in the Mighty Morphin series. Mighty Morphin series. So I really can't see Rocky, or when Rocky was sad, being the butler. But, you know, people who watched episodes know what I'm talking about. And Steve, hopefully you know what I'm talking about. But, like, and then he goes, I'm the new Blue Ranger. And you have to admit, looking at that scene, if you pause that scene and look at their faces. They all have the face that they should have. Are you fucking kidding me? So, us fighting, martial arts, defending and saving the world can all be done by a kid. Well, now we feel like a piece of shit. You do. I'm sorry. I don't know what they were thinking at the time. They were just trying to interconnect with the kids more, and I'm guessing that's what it was. They were just trying to connect more with the kids. But it's one of those things that's just, oh my gosh. And also, I'm sorry, but I did like I was so mad. I hated the whole fact, the stupid reason that David Yost just, oh my god. I love David Yost, and I got to meet him too. I hated oh my god. So, first off, making it look like he is the Gold Ranger. Then basically declaring, oh no, he's not the Gold Ranger. Then like, we're gonna give you the Gold Ranger powers. Oh no, because of something transferring, because of this explosion, the gold power doesn't accept you. What the hell? He would have made a fantastic Gold Ranger. I think don't wrong. Steve Austin was, or not Steve, Saint Austin, whatever you. God, I'm so bad with names right now. The guy who played him was awesome, but don't get me wrong, I would have so been happy to see a David Yost Gold Ranger. And then to top it all off, oh, we're going to have him de-age, and then we're going to send him to live on another planet. Everyone's going to be like, okay, bye, Billy. No. These guys are people that were... Think about it. If I was Tommy at the time, I'd be like, shit, man. Like, I'm losing people left and right. Left and right, motherfucker. Oh my god, it was bad. Not something I was very happy about at all. Yeah, I don't get the whole let's have a kid Blue Ranger. I'm so happy that, as far as I know, they've never done that again, having a kid thing. But we'll watch more of the series to get further in to figure out their stuff. But it was awful. Incredibly. Before we wrap up tonight, talk about another thing was my girlfriend and I actually went and got to see Pacific Rim, the new one. And sorry, I feel like I need a burp. But it was awesome. I will admit, watching it, I can very much see that, so the first Pacific Rim was directed by Guillermo del Toro. I love Del Toro. I think he cannot make a bad movie. I fall in love, and if it's funny is every movie he touches, you watch and you're like, no, I can see his creation in this. I can see his directing technique in this. Watching Pacific Rim, the new one, you could see where his directing wasn't in it. It was like they took his ideas and put it in, but because he produced it, he didn't direct it. He didn't. He just said, "Here's money. I wanted it to look kind of like this. Do your best shot," and they did. No wrong. It was awesome. The thing is, the first Pacific Rim was balanced perfectly. You had a little bit of comedy, a little bit of science fiction, sciencey talk, good action, a little bit of romance, a little bit of bromance, and just overall a fantastic story. Put it together and it meshed perfectly. This one was a little bit like, let's shoot up comedy, let's shoot up action, no, let's shoot up comedy, let's shoot up. It was like, oh, okay. Let's try and have dramatic feelings, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Well, and Borrego was amazing, by the way. Borrego was just awesome. I love that opening. The soundtrack was cool. If you guys didn't catch it, awesome. DJ Shadow with featuring Run the Jewels. Nobody Speaks. That opening was amazing. And him just talking about getting Oreos, Captain Crunch, and hot sauce. That was awesome. Yeah, that was great. But the movie was awesome. It was fun to watch. I definitely recommend it. Out of 10 stars, I gotta say it's gotta be up there in at least a 7 to 8 stars for sure. Probably 8 stars just because, I mean, it's monsters. I want to give it a 9 stars really badly, but it just, there is 1 or 2 parts of it that make me kind of like, well, that doesn't make that much sense. And they've changed 1 or 2 little things here and there that I'm like, that doesn't seem plausible. But overall, I loved watching it. I would go see it again. I'm super happy. I'm gonna try and see this next week, Ready Player One. If that comes into my window, that's something I'm gonna aim to look for. I'm also gonna aim to see next month, of course, Avengers: Infinity War, because I'm only just trying to collect the Avengers: Infinity War pop. So I gotta kind of see the movie, right? One thing I also am happy about, I use Pop Price Guide, and my Pops just recently went for over $5,000. That's awesome. I'm very happy because I've probably invested close to $1,000 into it. I won't lie there, probably close to $1,000. No, I wouldn't say more because I always buy Pops on deals when I get discounts, like here and there buying stuff. So I wouldn't say more than that. Sorry, I gotta fix other Pops here on the wall. But Pacific Rim, if you haven't seen it, go see it. It's fantastic. I'll continue watching Power Rangers to see, because Turbo, everyone leaves in Turbo. They're just like, okay, we're done. So, still want to meet the rest of the Power Rangers. Hope I do. We'll see. But either way, I appreciate you guys for watching. I thank you. Again, if you guys could please subscribe to me on YouTube. Please send me interesting topics I'd love to talk about more. I'm telling you, I want to talk about politics, but I need someone to start a conversation with me. I need someone to hit a topic because I have a lot of ideas, and if I don't know where to start, I don't know which way to go. So shoot me some stuff, fun things to talk about. If you want me to watch a movie to do a review on it, if you want me to talk about music, that's always fun. As I just mentioned in this video, I love Run the Jewels. One of the few modern hip-hop kind of rap bands that I really, really love. They're amazing. Run the Jewels is just... by the way, if you're a comic book fan and a Marvel fan, you know Run the Jewels because they're in like 3 different Marvel things. Run the Jewels has been played in Defenders. It has been played in Black Panther. And they also played it... I want to say they played it in like Daredevil or Punisher or something. But it's great. It's great. So, other than that, you guys have a fantastic night. Thank you for watching. As always, stay classy.